Welcome back to Toyota Sports Talk. Washington Commanders training camp. Moving forward, we're getting closer and closer to that season opener, week 1 in Tampa against the Buccaneers. We got running back Brian Robinson Jr. joining us tonight. B-Rob, good to see you, my man.
You too.
Third year in the NFL.
Yeah.
Does it feel like 3 years?
I can't say it does feel like 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a lot of, ups and downs.
It's been a journey.
It's been a little journey, so, it feels like, year 3, but it feels like the best year yet. So, got one of those feelings.
I was just going to say, like, your rookie year, trials and tribulations. Year 2, kind of working your way back from the trials and tribulations. Third year, do you finally feel like, all right, this is the B-Rob?
I feel like this the one. I feel like this gonna be the one, man. I'll be able to just go out and just be free and just play and be happy. Add all that just in my play. You know what I'm saying? And just one of those perfect feelings, man. I'm just excited. Just get it going. I'm excited to make some plays right.
It's amazing. Like, you've been here 3 years, but you've seen a lot already with this organization, on the field, off the field. With this new direction, what are you feeling like?
Man, it's energetic, man. Like I said, it's night and day, from I guess what we was dealt with last year. So like, this new staff, they just bring a whole new energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the culture we've established to this point is phenomenal, and we're just gonna continue to build on to that. Guys just bought into what we're trying to do, and it's working. We're just excited. I'm excited to get up against some opponents, just really put ourselves to test.
With what you said, how you and your teammates are buying in, what have you seen that makes you believe like everybody's on the same page and everybody's buying in?
I can just tell by how people just engage with their coaches and just and accept the coaching from the staff. Everybody being coachable. Coaches pointing out things, and guys just picking right up on it. So that's step one. Is just being coachable, and I feel like guys have just bought into what the coaches is trying to teach them in their lessons, and it's helping when it comes to out on the field.
I've watched you for a couple of practices, and I've seen you have some in-depth conversations with like a Cliff Kingsberry and Anthony Lynn. In those moments when you're just talking to them one-on-one, what are you are you almost like a sponge? Like what are you doing there? Like what are you picking their brain about?
Honestly, we just find times, just try to connect, just try to get on the same page. If there's any questions I got about, what's in the playbook or on the script or just anything, just to kind of refresh my memory, we'll just, hit on that, we'll ask a couple personal questions, just kind of, some brotherhood type of stuff too. So, just finding little ways, try to connect and also stay sharp.
How refreshing is that to have that type of relationship, that type of foundation with your coaches?
It's very refreshing, just having personable coaches like that. It's so helpful. And, and the season's going to get very tough and hard, and to be able to have coaches, that's personable and that you can lean on and talk to and have those conversations, even in heated moments, you're going to really need that, as long as these seasons can get.
B-Rob, I know this fan base is really excited about the backfield tandem with you and Austin Ekeler. How dangerous can this tandem be? What makes this tandem dangerous?
What makes this tandem dangerous is that we are both versatile. We can both, run the ball and catch the ball. So, we can be used the same exact way, just flip the scheme, just do different things and just do the same exact thing. So, like, it's really no fall off when it comes to, style of play. He can run, he can catch the ball, I can run, I can go catch the ball. So, like, it's a hit or a hit. Not a hit or a miss, it's a hit or a hit.
I like that. How invaluable is it to have a vet like that, Austin Ekeler, somebody that you can soak that wisdom from, soak that experience from, because he's obviously experienced a little more ups and downs than most.
Right, it's been great, man, just, being able to, get close to him and just, pick his brain also and just, learn about his experiences in the league and, just, try to find, some tips to just help me go about, what I'm trying to do for myself, and he's had, great success catching the ball, so I just, just try to pick up on the little things that he works on when it comes to, like, running certain routes and, catching the ball. So it's been very helpful to me, and I just expect, continue to grow in that area.
I've been on record, and I think most people agree that I felt like you were underutilized last year in the offense. this new offense with Cliff Kingsberry, how does it play to your strengths? How does that scheme kind of fit what you want to do?
I think it fits what I do because it'll be used. I'll be able to use it to my best ability. It's set up for me to be great. And I feel like Cliff going to help me maximize my potential. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to really flat my ball or whatever the case may be. I think he might I think he for sure going to give me all the opportunities I need to go be great in this league for real.
A lot of people view you as between the tackles, goal line, pound it in, but I think you're an underrated pass catcher as well. How do you want to showcase that this year?
I mean, I don't really like to talk about it much, but I can catch the ball just as well as I can run the ball. And the more opportunities, the more I'll be able to show that and prove that to people. So, I feel like, this is going to be the perfect year where I can also show people how dynamic I am in the pass game as well as I am, running in between the tackles.
I'm sure you've heard of fantasy football, and a lot of my buddies at home play fantasy football. They know I'm a reporter for the Commanders, and they always ask me, all right, Scott, who's the guy that you think's gonna pop off this year for the Commanders? And my answer this year has been you. I'm like, I think Brian Robinson Jr. is gonna have a big year.
Right.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're not wrong at all. I'm for sure gonna pop off. It's gonna be everybody else gonna pop off as well. We're gonna do it together. I feel like having playmakers around me are going to allow me to just make more plays, and that's what I expect to happen within this offense and within this whole team. I expect the guys around me to make me better, and I expect to make them better as well. So if I'm popping off, that means everybody else around me doing what they're supposed to be doing as well.
What I've enjoyed the last couple of weeks sitting down and talking to you and the teammates is there's a quiet confidence with all you guys that was kind of missing the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Where do you think that's come from? Has it just been the whole new regime and a new era?
Yeah, I feel like some guys kind of like lower their confidence level only because of that we didn't know what to kind of expect within our program and our system. It was more on the confusing side. We couldn't necessarily go out with the confidence that we was going to, maximize our, reps and be able to get the touches that we needed to go out and put out our best game. So now with the new regime, it helps us know more of what to expect going into a game and preparing and knowing what to expect for yourself when you're finna go out on that field. So now I feel like you can just go out with that confidence, like, yeah, I'm going to get the ball, I'm going to catch the ball. They're going to continue to feed me, throughout the game. They're going to continue to throw me the ball throughout the game. So you just already expect that, and you already have the confidence that, like, you're going to ball.
Amazingly, again, just 3 years in the league, you've already experienced plenty of quarterbacks in the huddle already here in Washington. LSU aside, you got a new quarterback in town, the rookie, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
What have you seen from that young man?
Man, honestly, I'm just excited to see everything he can do. I feel like he wasn't short to amaze me with anything he can do. He got all the talent, to do everything he want to do in this league. His skill set is off the chart. So, I'm just excited to see how he can transition, to the NFL. And he's a fast guy. I want to see him more, in the pocket. Just use his arm ability, and when he can use his legs, take full advantage. But I'm ready to see him prove to everybody what type of dynamic passer he is as well.
I'm curious, because as a rookie, sometimes you can just kind of sit back and just observe, right? But for Jaden, he has to be a leader. He has to kind of command that huddle. What have you seen from Jaden in that huddle that makes you believe he can be that leader, he can be that leading voice?
I feel like he's extremely poised. He has the confidence. He believes in his skill set, and he knows, stepping in a huddle like that is not too big for him. He's ready for that moment, and I feel like he's going to step right into his shoes.
I know you don't like to put limitations on yourself and this team. So at the end of the year, January, February, what will success look like to B-Rob?
Success will look like, for me, obviously, I'll pass my 1,000-yard rushing mark. That's just the minimum for me, I guess. And to see my team, get a chance in the playoffs.
What makes you believe you can make that run this year? Because playoffs have not really been a big topic here, but I feel like now with the fan base, the coaching, the quarterback, and all the players.
I feel like we've had playoff caliber teams. We just couldn't necessarily put together all the situations needed throughout the seasons to pull off the wins. So now, we're gonna be more and more critical in those situations to help us win those critical games, so that we can for sure secure us a spot in the playoffs this year.
And it really seems like everybody's having fun. Like, I see the bonding. I see, I know the locker room's mixed up, right? You're not by just all the running backs. You're all mixed up together, defense with offense. I see, cornerbacks dapping up running backs. Tell me about the tightness already of this team.
Man, we not clicking up and doing all that. We a team. Everybody in the locker room got to know how to get along with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm one of them. I make sure I talk to the kicker, the punter, defensive lineman, everybody. I want to make sure everybody know that, we're going to win together, we're going to lose together at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like guys already understand that when they come into this locker room based off of the culture that we created in that room, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure everybody is comfortable with, talking to one another on whatever unit you're in, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're a starter or you're a practice guy, it don't matter. Everybody in this locker room, we together.
All right, finally, what's your message to the fan base? That camera right there is on you. What do you want to tell the fan base? Because they're ready for this year, bro.
All right, what I want to tell the fan base is I appreciate everybody who stuck with us through all the struggles, over the last couple of years. I can promise you, the ones that come around for this year, y'all gonna witness something special within this new regime. I promise.
B-Rob, appreciate your time as always.